Breaking news, my wonderful people. It's happening. Raphael Oseni react after Sadiya said she doesn't know a project cost in budget was inflated 10 times. These are the people who are in leadership. You look at her very well. That is the Minister of Finance. And she said she did not know. They caught her recently. And the project they are trying to portray, they said they does not know that that project was inflated 10 times. So that means if the thing was supposed to be done with 100 million, they said it was 1 billion. If it was supposed to be done with 100 naira, they said it was 1,000 naira. So this is exactly what is happening right now. And when the matter came up, she said, well, she did not know that they've hyped it up by 10 times. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Oseni reacts after Sadiya says she does not know a project cost in budget was inflated 10 times. Rafi Oseni, a well-known Arise television morning show co-anchor, has reacted after the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Honorable Minister Sadiya Umar Fardik, said that she was not aware that a project cost in the budget was inflated 10 times. Recall that the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya, posted that she wasn't aware that the project cost in the budget was inflated 10 times. Reacting to the above news, Oseni tweeted and said that the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs says she's not aware that a project cost in the budget was inflated 10 times. He then asked who did it and concluded by saying the people who now see why they must vote rightly. Who did it? This very project we are talking about passed through her department. The approval came from her department. Who did it? Who gave her that very last paper that she signed? Who did it? And how come the thing cannot be traced back to that individual or that person? Who did it? This is why we must vote wisely and not just vote anybody. Who did it? Who did it? So that's the big question, because she's saying she's not aware. Imagine the whole Minister of Humanitarian Affairs says she's not aware that a project cost in the budget was inflated 10 times. So who did it? Who did it? You see why we must vote wisely? Who did it now? Who made that thing like that? At least this paper was passed to her table. It came from one end to the other and it got to her. So who did it? Nobody is answering. Nobody is saying anything. Yes, she's not aware. She has no clue what happened. She has no clue what happened. And everybody's quiet. Everybody's watching. Everybody's just, these are the people that call themselves leaders. These are the people who are managing such projects, and through their offices, such projects should be, it should be considered, then approved for the benefit of the generality of the people. Yet they have no clue what is going on. Wake up, my people. Can you see why we cannot vote the same people over and over again? We can't vote the same people who have no iota of concern for us as a nation and as a people. They release the budget and they don't even know anything, about that budget. All it entails, they have no clue. They've got no single clue. And yet, you and I will go there and we see their candidate and we say we want to still vote such an individual, and you think that you are not fooling yourself. I wonder what you think you're doing. I wonder they are working together in synergy. And even when they ask the matter, Buhari is to come back again, and you ask Buhari, we say, Sadiya is in charge, Zainab is in charge, this is in charge. They have no clue what is going on. Not a single clue. And everybody is quiet. Everybody's watching how things are happening. Nobody's saying a single word. Can you see the nation that we are in? And why things, must change? Why everything must begin to line up? And why we must be careful who we are putting in position of leadership? Because these people, these persons will determine what happens next. And whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, they will be there to call the shots. So why we keep quiet? And Buhari now, I mean, nobody's answering him. Oh. Nobody's answering. Nobody's saying a word to him. Nobody's saying a word to him and his team. All they are doing, nobody's saying a word. Can you see that it is high time we all arise and do not allow these things to hold us down? It's high time we all arise. Every single thing we need, to get to our destination is within our reach. Buhari cannot question her. This is the same woman, when the world was on lockdown, she was feeding children that was at home. Then she had a small meeting, put canopies out and a few bags, and said that bags contain millions of billions of naira that was used to, organize that thing for the children, because the money has to be shown that it has gone somewhere. Somebody must mark the money as being received, and she said she has no clue. So they say, can you see Nigerians? You see, the talk of voting in the right person is not just a talk. It's something we must do. We must seriously consider it. We must be very, very open, and we must understand what we need to do in it. We cannot afford to be quiet and say everything is going on well. No, 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 no. If everything is going to go on well, we are all going to work for it. We are all going to ensure that we get it. We do what is necessary and right to bring it to where it ought to be. Don't just sit back there and think that things will just fall in place because you think so. No. Don't just sit back there and things will just fall in place. Everybody must work hard. Everybody must do all that is necessary. We must rise up to it, and we must ensure that we become the nation, a people, and a voice. Okay, to change the course of this nation. We are that crossroad. We are that junction. Okay, we are that junction, and everybody must bring something to the table by voting, ensuring that you express yourself in this election, and you are not leaving it to chance to some people who you think will be able to decide for us. You'll be surprised and shocked. Most of these people may not be able. They just want to be there and call and continue to manipulate the system. Can you see that the days upon us have come to show to us that every one of us must do all within our power and our strength to bring Nigeria to where it ought to be, because the situation now that we are faced with and all that is happening, everybody must bring something fresh into all of this, so that Nigeria can truly be changed. Yes, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Bye for now.